Right, we're back with our No Mercy run. We completed the right side. Okay, let's move on to the left. There's also a few other things that I could interact with, but we can't really do it until the door frame opens. So get out of here. You too. And we could probably skip this also. Yeah, sadly, he never realized he met the person who opened the fountain, did he? Good evening, Laylee. How's it going?
My king, glue. No, the giant. My
Okay,
the
so
boys.
so the breastplate only has
You're dead.
I don't remember. You did see this before, right? I don't remember. Went well. Whoa. My day was just kind of eh. Almost. Almost. Hit it. There we go. Documents. Let's go to the right real quick. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay. Still have to get all the pink coins. I wonder how the fight with Pink is gonna go. Mm-hmm. Bought the Expedition 33 off of Bandcamp and put it on your DAT. It is a good soundtrack. There's also apparently a good amount of the OST that just isn't there. Like, in the game, I mean. There we go. Look, a key. What's up? Yeah, it wasn't us. Your gun shot it. Yeah. On an AI remake of Final Fantasy VIII? Fuck. You don't need AI remakes of games. Or cutscenes. Final Fantasy VIII is also overrated. I don't think we saw this. Maybe he's just... Gotta bury that guy. Something here. You're emotionally attached to it? Okay. Done it. Is there enemies in here also?
My key.
You see him when he came out and met your dear friend? Okay. That's fair. I do not have the nostalgia goggles for Final Fantasies other than 4 and 6. I did play 7 like when I was in early high school, I think, but I didn't think it was as good as either 4 or 6 in my opinion. More so, gameplay-wise, I think I like 6 more. Limit breaks are cool, but they ain't everything. Jokes are still good. Book is mine. So can we pick up those papers now? No? What if we leave and come back? No, they're still not able to be picked up as evidence for some reason. That's annoying. bottom. Hang on. Gas station. Over to your house to figure your save, and you're like, how the hell do you get to disc 3 like this? Were you like massively like under-leveled or something? Or did you just not level the Guardian Forces up much? Because you can be low level and completely break the game over your knee. Punishment gun. Wait a minute. Why are we trying to fight? We should be seeing what happens when it blows up. It's probably going to just fail. Oh, you can hear it charging. Ow. Maybe middle of best. Ooh. Kill. It didn't kill. Kill. Dang, missed me. That's not what I expected. Fuck. Delicate is used. I've seen this specific sprite setup used as a meme. Although the frowns were turned upside down and there's a gem in the middle. Classic meme. I believe when me and my friend played Final Fantasy VIII, we didn't really know exactly how to level things up. We eventually just, like, went through it, figured out, like, you get stat boosts from it when you set it up the right way. And we're like, okay, we gotta figure out the best way to level things up, and we got a few of them maxed out. And maxing out a few of them is all you need. You knew how to break against stable levels, and the aliens didn't level up with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Leveling up levels up enemies, which I think, in my opinion, I think that's the coolest part about Final Fantasy VIII. They took the thing that they did with end of game Sephiroth and 7, where the higher level you are, Sephiroth has more HP, and they basically just implemented that to have all enemies scale a bit. It's pretty cool. Kind of disappointing that other Final Fantasy games didn't have a version of that. Nowadays, that's like a New Game Plus thing, where enemies just get scaled up to basically like, slightly below the final boss or whatever. Alright, back this way. Damage boosting, yay. Alright. Just full send it. Don't even worry about damage. Into jail. We. Alright, let's go see Blue. Hey, Blue. Chris. Yes. You need to comment. Do it. Alright, let's go to jail. Got the evidence there. Good. Are we able to go to the right? We ignore that. No, we need to do this real quick. Not get that. That's a bonus. Not what we're here for. There we go. Pink. Get. Bye. Don't worry, it's just food coloring. So how will the trial go if we're trying to do No Mercy? Someone's gonna write a song in the song of poetry. That's cool. Another pink coin over here. Let's just get it real quick. Ow. Oh, it knocks you off. It doesn't just hurt you. Okay. We haven't gotten hit by one, so I had no idea that was even a thing. I wanted to see if I could, like, jump back and forth. Another coin. We should heal because we have a trial coming up. Jail. And also, tricked again. Why would they make Kara... Why would Kara make you do this? Dialogue options. Out of curiosity. And also just to see how the fights play out differently when you fight rather than act, if possible. Because you already have one instance where it basically makes no difference, considering you can't fight green and orange, since they heal each other infinitely. And there's no way to deal enough damage. How's it going? Hello? Alright, how does this work? No mercy, you say? Yellow brings the guns, blue brings the elegance. He has the gun, he's more dangerous. Still bad at dodging. That's no different. Cast healing rate. Yep. You can only act. That's another instance. Cool. Huh. That's cute. If only we had double slash. Yeah. Unfortunately, no mercy's not possible for this battle. Again. Yellow protects blue from harm. Oh yeah, we cool. Alright. It was the book. I'm not sure if we have all the evidence. I think we're missing one, so we'll probably have to use the act to get it. But no big deal. Trial number 2. It got burnt. Wow, it is really raining outside. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. I need more evidence. How did we do the thing to get more evidence again? Here we are. Evidence. Get evidence. Defend, defend. Oh yeah, we didn't interact with the blood splatter. Ow. It's a good sheep was stolen. I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, dyed them red. Alright. Another fight done. I have a strange feeling because of Flowery's maxed out stats, we're not going to be able to do any damage to him. But I do want the file that has, like, nobody recruited so we can see how depressing Castletown is in the last couple chapters. All that's left to do since the weird route cuts off at the 5th chapter for now. Do you know you can actually unrecruit a chapter 1 recruit? That's neat. I'm guessing it's a recurring enemy like in chapter 2 or 3, right? Feel free to say it. I'm curious. Blue. Alright, let's ignore Rouse this time. It's the rabbit. Forget which one the rabbit is. Usually, what if we kept her eyes open and just let Susie have some time to herself? Walk over and see Susie normally. Well, if you want to, Chris, I'll find something to do myself. Since we didn't do these, it gives us another opportunity to, always hiding in the bushes. Susie, all flowers can be messengers of love. Think, which flower represents a memory which unites you two? A language only the two of you understand. So, like, that pink one could be good. Because it's like the one in front of her house. You could say, like, hey, sorry about last time. I, brought seconds. Oh, just perfect. Blue. Is these flowers blue or lapis lazulis? Oh, yellow. Let me help you, dear. Susie, you've grasped the nuances now. Adieu. I guess this flower's okay. Guess I should practice giving it. You can turn a rabbit into a rabbit, the dust bunny one in chapter 3. Oh. I'll look at the mist recruits and maybe they'll show up and we can see which one that was because I need to remember. I mean, what? Chapter 1 was 2018. And chapter 3 was also last year. 3 and 4. Chris, the hell are you doing just standing there? It's creepy. Well, she gave it. Chris, guess I just got embarrassed. Chill. Hey, earlier at the beach with Noelle, guess you were asleep, right? I don't know how much you overheard, but I think it's hard to say. Me and Noelle may be kind of like each other. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be concentrating on that, but all I can think about is her. Her smile, laugh, her feet. I guess you were sleeping, but the beach when I carried her into the water, it felt like I kept holding her forever. What am I saying? This is all stupid. Can't someone like me not gonna work, right? Just be honest. What do you think? This isn't the shipping playthrough. You should carry me next. That's not the point, dumbass. I guess I was already just excited to be your friend. More than that, I wanna just... Chris, did you ever like anybody? Yeah. Hey, don't be embarrassed, it's cool. I can't imagine what your type is, though. Human or monster? Yes. Hey, don't stare at me like I'm stupid. Yes, sometimes it's just nice knowing. Gone through it too. Hey, you too. I don't mean to interrupt, but you do need to go see the fountain. Nice towel. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Come on, Chris. Let's go. I took a bath. Do you two have fun? Towel. Oh. Clean! Towel is now in the inventory. It's not. This is where I was taking a bath. Gross. Nerd consomme. Why do you know the word consomme? The drain being nice and clean should not be the case. Bamboo is awesome. Do you want to come to Castletown? Oh yeah. We could take care of them a little bit. We just need to make sure we glue Flowery back together. Alright, nice and quick. Cool beans, Jack. Due to your actions, yellow won't hang out. Blue won't either. Nice. Everyone's invited, but nobody showed up. Alright, let's get climbing. What game I'm going to play next? I did put some thought into it. And sadly, the new Fire Emblem game is coming out in a month, so that's off the table. But I did put in the orders for turning in all my credit card points to get like $400 of like GameStop cards so I could get myself a Switch 2 and the new Fire Emblem game and maybe some other game if I feel like getting it. So I should be able to at least have Fire Emblem on the table when it comes out. But before that, I decided I'm just going to play Sea of Stars. There's like nothing really like pressing where it's like I'm trying to stay away from spoilers for. Well, that I could play. I guess the ones I I would want to play that I don't want to be spoilered on would be Final Fantasy 16 because I have not played that one yet. But that one is definitely a someday, but who knows when type of game. Who knows? Maybe after Fire Emblem, if nothing else comes out where we really want to play it. It's a shame though. I would buy a PS. I would also buy a PS5 if I didn't want to. If I wanted to spend $1,000 on a game console, which I do not.
That's great.
We also forgot to look at the recruits. Oopsies.
My king.
That's my dream. Smile again.
I kind of want to see the version of this Dark World that happens when it's the Roaring Night that makes it. Because almost certainly the like in the weird route, because Chris isn't here to create the fountain, it's gotta be the Roaring Night that would do it. And Susie would stop it with just her and Rouse. That route must have been very intense. Even if we anger, someone else can never hate you. But where we find division is our love, our dreams. Non-hatred was a contest of our love. Don't make it too boring. Bye.
You're a hero. Get it.
I don't see anything too different. We have to climb basically to the top before we can start teleporting around. There's one thing I want to do before we reach the end. We need to find the creepy cat so we can get unique dialogue because I want to see it. So you already got the egg. You need to find the creepy cat and the egg in this chapter in order to see the unique dialogue at the cat girl shop, which is actually pink. Although I would never have guessed it was supposed to be pink because the hairstyle is different. The only thing that they have in common is gender and cat girl ears. Almond milk. Really? Can't even no mercy this section? Here, let's defend. Maybe Root Buster will allow us to do it, but I doubt it. We don't have ways to deal more damage with this, right? Yeah. Or I'll say, can you use your fire magic? Nope. Man, you can't even no mercy this section? Toby really wanted this to play out in only a single possible way. You can see what Scythemare looks like. Oh yeah, we already saw what it looks like. Not again. Yeah, this one isn't being allied, so we can actually take this one out. Simple. Let's see. I'm gonna check. Is she gonna assist with this fight again? Oh no, it only happens once. Okay. So you can technically still no mercy it, but that first one you have to act it out. Also, how many pink coins do we have? 16, so we need 3 more. We know one of them we can't even get until we can start teleporting. Yeah. Flowery.
You're a hero.
Can't give up Castle Town. I'm very curious to see what the ending cutscene is going to look like, considering we haven't recruited anybody in this playthrough. Oh, we can only check it at save points. Hey, Aqua. You want to play fast game? Getting rid of one actually makes a huge difference. A little chaos for luck. Getting stronger. All right.
I'm only trying.
Keep moving in a sec. It's got to get to the Dark Fountain. Hey, we could finally do that. At least she's kind enough to set up shop. Only $1 for beating everybody up. Okay, so cliffs. I believe we have to go to the shop and then move basically to the ending. And we'll also buy the mystery key here. It's beautiful. We pretty much just have to make it all the way to the ending again of this area. But there, we'll be able to get one more thing. Hi. What are you doing here? I don't remember this bowl pattern being there. Immensely difficult. So what area is this? Okay, so this is the Netski climb. Alright. What did that say? I don't think we looked at that dialogue. Amazingly, you're already there. The Netskis aren't even hanging out here. Sad. Hello. Yeah, we have not been here before. Oh, geez. Just coins. Okay. We probably have to go down and around for that, don't we? Probably a trick to it. And it's nothing. Okay, what's over here? Not an enemy. I guess we did come here at some point. I hate you. I can't remember what happened that allowed us to not go all the way to the right here. Okay, there we go. So we just had to get the jump right. Let's go all the way down. Oh. It's nothing. Mind. It's clear I'm not an enemy. I lied. Good fight. Alright. 2 more coins that we have to find. Somewhere. I don't think there was anything that we missed early on. Pretty sure Hopkins doesn't give one. Let's look this up real quick. Since we could teleport, we could find the cat. Let's see. No, we can't do this one. We have to go over here first. Basically, you have to climb really high. Let's see. All the way up, I think. There we go. We got him. Okay. Cat gave me a nibble. I don't know if this dialogue happens here. I don't think it does. I think you have to beat Pink first. So we have to... We'll definitely just talk to her again once we beat her in a fight. Alright. Move through, make sure... Hopefully we can get everything. Failed a couple times, I think, first. Got to do it a few times, fail, and then we'll get it. I bet this room is in fact possible though, without like hitting this cutscene. Like, you just have to get the timing pretty much perfect. Should look up if somebody did it. Right? Fireball. I don't care if it doesn't lead wherever we need to go. We're doing it. I think this is how we get to Pink's room. Ow. So we have to, I think we have to do that room again in order to get the pink coin over there. Could be wrong about that. Let's go inside because we could use the healing point. What could be in here? Telling on us. Okay. Copper Castle, green shop. Gotta do this room again first. Oh hey, forgot about this. Fuck. I'm going to a party. I don't know if y'all have Wi-Fi. That's what 5G is for. Oh, this is harder. Fuck. Yeah, there we go. NEP over 5, he doesn't always get through that well. I mean, you don't have to watch in 1080p unless there's no option to. I'm assuming you're talking about my stream. Anyway. What's in here? Because we have all the things now. There's no option. Gotta love not being an affiliate. You don't get good stream rights. Man, this is like... I'm not a fan of this. I have to, like, claw grip the controller for this. There we go. What's over here? Oh my god, there's more. Haven't seen that one. Damn you, Toby. Alright, let's do it again. It's laddery. Dude, you should upgrade to Rune's ladder. You want me to take a laddery? Yeah. Fine. Laddery was taken for Elsie's room. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, hell yeah. A dog dollar. My favorite. Love dog dollars. Moa and Yuka. You found something incredible on the ground. Those add to your key items. Secret steamy bath time. Use this item to observe it. Of course he's fully clothed. It's literally bound to his skin, also duck. Asgore bubble. My eyes. It looks like a crow, but the nameplate says Moa. It's licking the canvas at hyperspeed. A layer of bromine is forming. What's certain is that it must be a certain kind of burb. It looks like a Floridin, but the nameplate says Yucca. It's drawing a bathtub using its fluffy tail on the canvas. Wait, is that tail real or not? This is where we all draw bromides for Master Flowery. His long legs, his shining smile, his perfect figure. Yes, we draw them exactly like he asks. Of course he pays us in Flowery dollars. That's perfect! We could buy more bromides! You aren't drawing on the canvas, though. Wait. Okay, we got all the pink coins. Yeah, we found the artist's room. Yeah, you had to get good at, doing those acts for that one. Oh, you have to do this whole thing again. It's a good thing we can easily deal with pink. I say that, but we're gonna get our asses handed to us at least once. So. Dramatic slide in. You have to control your anger. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Be fighting. And how I would say, I was just about to say, how would Ralsei know that Asgore doesn't have a pink flower? But Ralsei also technically knows the story, so. All right. All right. Can we no mercy the boss? My Spotty's invincible, you fool! Son of a bitch. Okay. Toby really doesn't want me going against the grain. Alrighty then. Alright, round 2 then. We have a little bit more HP, but it's probably not going to make any difference. Did you watch the ending of the normal playthrough? It's wholesome. we got hit. Only one? We're healing for nothing. Nice, we took no damage from that one. We will do defend. We do have enough for a Mega Flirt. Yeah, sure. Got a good pattern, though. Pretty sure this doesn't work in the next turn. All right. Defend, flirt, lovely boy. Keep being lovely. Oops. Susie got obliterated there. Dang it. Party is a little beaten up at the moment. Just need to survive first. Oh, we got a good one. Ah, damn it. Got hit by the dummy. I think. Dummied. Alright. Go again. Sadly, we know we can't No Mercy it. So disappointing. Some of these chiptune tracks also reminds me I do actually have to beat Shovel Knight. Someday. We decided Sea of Stars is next. Beat what? Shovel Knight. It's like one of the older indie games. Again. Heal yourself. Damn it. I zoned out for a split second. At least Susie's defending, so he ain't dead. Alrighty. Reset time. Alright. Back to start. Flirt, flirt, lovely boy. Chris could use a heal. To defend, Mega Flirt. Let's use another green tea. It's not wasted, so. Bad at dodging those fucking bombs, man. The most annoying part is it has impact frames when it lands on it. And there's probably some RNG that tries to make her toss it on your square directly at certain points. Make sure you're not sitting still. Man, those deluxe dinners are not great. I'm getting hit by some of these, honestly. Like, what? If we fail again, we're gonna trade out all these deluxe dinners for green teas. Alright, time to split. Reel it in. Yeah, the lovely boy. Oh yeah, this one. This one's annoying. Oh. You got iframe. Ezek the Fae, I mean, sure. It's only 100 HP each, so we'll take it. We'll use it now. Oh, I got hit by it. Well, so much for the 100 HP. Yes, you're by yourself. You could stop acting like you're pathetically weak now. Pay attention to this. Yeah, it works. Alright, let's get these dinners out of our inventory. Let's see, it'd be castle. No, it's foyer. And we can see who else is not willing to hang out with us. Yeah, just nobody. Here, didn't we get something? And also we want to check recruits real quick. So the rabbit. And then we have the Dust Rabbit. So these are the only ones we recruited. I don't even know why Lenino is here. But storage. Not sure what we got. We did get the dog dollar. I thought we got something else, but I guess I'm forgetting. Probably the tension max, I guess. That's the bromine, the bromine, whatever it is called. Right? Yeah. Bromide R. Yeah, we don't need to look at that one. I have to wonder if there's more of these out of curiosity. One sec. It just says both bromides, so I'm assuming there's only two. It references 2 bromides in Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, Oregon's Bromide, Rub-a-Dub-Do, and Lena's Bromide 4 Steamy Scene, both of which feature characters in bathtubs posed identically to Flowery. The fuck is Lunar RPG? There's apparently the Lunar Remastered Collection. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's got an 80% on Metacritic, and that's kind of pretty good for aggregate score. Lunar's a retro series. Gotcha. I'm curious at who likes whichever one more. Let's see. Let's see. It is Banta. When used on Susie, it's 200%. Okay. Flavor text. Bought with money. Hell yeah, when I'm used on Susie. I'm using Rousey, but it's Susie's favorite. You know, Silver Star Swords on PlayStation because you rented and burned a copy for yourself when you were 18. Nice. I love how there's unused dialogue for all of these for Noelle in the data files. Like every single item. Like she was an actual party member. She'll probably be a party member in chapter 6 and 7, I'm thinking. They're definitely leading up to that. Raw Moon is Chris's favorite. Said to be Rousey's favorite on the bottle. I'm pretty sure this is what I was looking for. What was it? Soda. What will happen with this one? Flowery Soda. If used on Rousey in battle, it does heal 200 HP. Outside of battle, Rousey refuses to drink it. I'm not thirsty when attempting to use it on him. Could be a reference to the real-life drink Calpis. A Japanese drink, I think. Yeah. What was the blue one? The one that was supposedly Rousey's favorite. It was the flowery soda, okay. But I thought, whatever. Surprised how many programmers you meet that don't mind piracy. It all depends on if the person is like not respectful of the people that would be playing their games or downloading their games and such. Like, I'm all on the side of paying for like games where I appreciate like the developers and stuff. But if it's like a really big company that puts de novo on shit where it causes it to basically just not run well for the sake of making it so it takes like one day for a random dude on the internet to crack it and then release it, man, you're making everyone's life more difficult and ruining the experience for everyone who actually wants to get it fairly. And also, like, way back in the day, like, the burning disc stuff is it just happened. It's a lot less, crazy as compared to today. It's also in the past, and past is past. I'm gonna dial it back. The bombs became nice. Because I'm pretty sure this affects nothing. No mercy can also mean makes it easier. Oh! So when you turn to nicer bombs, it shows the paths. Yeah, this is significantly more reasonable. This will actually help me track those fucking bombs more. I just need the lines. I don't even need the damage reduction. Still got hit. Oh, so that's how that works. I never paid attention to that. So if you launch the projectiles into Mew at the top of that screen, it spits out the hearts. That's how that works. Neat. Yes. Dang it. My brain has to, like, catch up for a split second. Got enough for a prayer. Heals, baby. Nice, we dodged that one. Here we go again. Crime. Oh, wrong one. It'll spawn on her. Alright, we got the split. Yeah, that last one is tough. Here. Or I'll say, drink the soda. But I remembered. Huh? Okay, we got the easy one. Alright, defend, Mega Flirt, and Lovely Boy again. That one just sucks. I hate that. Hate that one. I believe that was her favorite. Nope, I was wrong. I had it backwards. That's the correct one. Just got downed. Need one more Mega Flirt. Okay, we got this one. I like this one. All right. I think this is the last one. Yeah. We have to get the Dokis. One damage. There we go. We beat the dating game. Alright, battle over. I guess she's our recruit for the chapter. Is she gonna be in the ending crowd? Probably not. We didn't take the flowers back, so they shouldn't be in the school's castle town. We have to physically take them to the back room. Bye. That'll Crystal get. Heh. You weren't here before. I realize being a cave hermit means you don't really meet people. Now that you've met me, I'll show up here as well. Locate pink coins. This wasn't here before. But there are no pink coins left. That's great. I think I was allergic to those. Was it because we did all of his interactions in the other one? Actually, we did. No, we didn't. Because we died and we went back there. We didn't see the coin one. Alright, we get our room collection. Or item collection. Alright, which ones increase our damage the most? Yes, get the real knife. Give. Wow, that is a massive damage decrease. I'm curious what critical damage is, though. Oh. I don't give a crap about that. What'd that one say? I like this one. Honestly, I think we buy the skills one again. Or spells, yeah. Did you choose wisely? It seems that there are no more pink shards. Therefore, this is as far as we can help you in this stream. Unless someone else decides to come to your aid. Flowery Scarf. Ralsei's ultimate weapon. Only costs 1 flowery dollar. Obviously you need it, don't you, Rally? Buy this for a flowery coin? Yeah. Flowery Scarf is added to your weapons. I'm not wearing this stupid ribbon. It doesn't fit. A scarf which says, I less than 3 flowery on it. It's the perfect size for Ralsei. Cat. Thanks. Give her the mantle. Anything else hidden in this dark room? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Secret dialogue we missed last time. Especially now that we know that the girl here is her. Oh hey! Orange is here too! What's up? Suddenly, the shopkeeper's body took your hand and talked in a low voice only you could hear. Chris, is your hand okay? Looks like you've got a cat bite, Mew. Cats can be nasty creatures, can't they, Mew? I once met someone who really liked cats, Mew. They liked cats so much they owned a whole hunting pack of them, Mew. Of course, cats are fickle creatures, but they were very good at finding protein. Chris, if you have any protein, you must keep it hidden and never let anyone see it. The cats are not too smart, but once they find a target, they never stop chasing it until they get bored. And when they find you, they bite very, very hard. Some people would do anything to get away from them, even change their appearance or go into hiding. Oh, Chris, it's terrible, Mew. It's terrible. Please be careful, Chris. Promise. Huh? Oh, am I trembling? Is my body saying something? Hey, don't have any conversations without me. Communication's key, right, body? Body? I guess I'll be graduating from here soon. I'm just not ready to leave my friends behind yet. But is that something anyone is ever ready for? You seal the fountain, I won't stick around. I'll need some time to myself, I think. But I'll be meeting you again. And Dory, I'll be making sure Asgore's watering you properly, okay? But treasure this world, won't you? Yeah, the cat stuff is nice and ominous because we have zero information about the, about those, what is it? Image_friend cats, I believe. I think that's what they're called. They just show up in like random spot. I feel like this is the first time you're actually able to interact with it. Every other one, it just kind of appears when you get close by. It like laughs and then fades out. The most prominent one is Ralsei's flashback, and not flashback, story, whatever. I think in chapter 2. bring it. Oh yeah, I also read the update about the next chapter. About how they're pretty much working on, like, the last step of getting the full build working. They're, like, getting, like, the last bullet patterns and such. That... So, considering it usually takes them like 3 to 4 months to get that done, I'm expecting the game to probably come out early in 2027. Okay. I don't remember this. Thanks for the egg. Either way, we got everything we came for. Let's see if we can act our way through this final fight. Or sorry, fight our way through this final fight, or if we're forced to act. We're probably going to be forced to act, though. Alright, bring it. Yeah, they're actually your allies now. Here we go. I love these MIDI guitars. So that's it. It's gonna cut me down? No, that's not the way we're gonna beat you. Max. Aren't you supposed to listen to Chris, Rally? You're already going to lose. Let me beat you my way. Whatever you say, Rally. Fizzy and Rousite cannot fight anymore. You know, I'd want you to meet the other flowers. Okay, he's going up on his regular dialogue now. No, Rude Buster. That's not the way we're gonna beat you. Yeah, we have to act our way through this, sadly. I mentioned a song on Steam. Are you talking about the jazz thing? listened to about half of it, and then I was like, you know what, I kind of want to start the stream. I can match that style. Hard in the sand. This one, not a big deal. No spins. Keep it going. The death takes me. Hardest one yet. It seems I'm still not perfect at this fight, huh? Have to begin the trial with everybody. Means you just have to survive. Okay. Final section. Probably gonna die though.
And one more for the finish.
Yep, there it is. If I had more healing items, I probably could have done a little bit better. But I could have actually done better. Thanks, Green. I am holding back. You guys don't want me to fight. Now take a break with Pink. Did your actions, Orange won't hang out, though. The only one is Pink and Chris. Slap a save down. Back up we go. I always forget about save points being where they should be. Alright, from the top, let's see if we can finish this. I want to see what Castletown looks like in the final cutscene. They get their fight back again. What happens if we fight again? It's probably going to be the same, but let's see. Yeah, it's just the same thing. Perfect. Whoops. My brain skipped a beat. Oh, when that happens. He staggered that timing.
Vision blow.
Sadly, he never does that again. Didn't even realize I get hurt by those. Damn, it's so close. Get them out of here. Am I having so much issues with this? I didn't have problems before, yet somehow. Next phase. Justice at 100? Okay. And if I won again. Susie, your idea. Was there anything else we had to do in this section? We got like the super speed segment. I can't remember if we had the mash or something. But I'll lose it deliberately to see what happens. Okay, yeah, we have to just hit him normally then. What happened? Chris, you... Why didn't you counter my attack? Are you giving up on your father now? Chris, get up. I can't fight you in Teague. Stand up. Okay, so it's like, yeah, like, he comments we deliberately just didn't attack him. Perfectly fair, honestly. That's interesting, though. We saw unique dialogue. Get his, recounting of events. But I'm wondering what exactly he's thinking about, like, what he's talking about here, like, what wasn't his fault. Who got hurt or died? Considering the blood red splat. Maybe it has something to do with deaths, considering we've never seen deaths, but... That's the only thought I got. It's the only character that has been, like, mentioned but not shown, right? Most likely culprit. Something Asgore truck. Not seeing anything different in this dialogue here, though. Courageous, wise, manipulative. And also, one thing I sort of thought about in the interim, I forgot to mention it though, with like the weird route, like how like when you do the aborted read route on chapter 5, the way it feels like is definitely like it definitely puts the whole like you got used up bit from the sword route in chapter 3. Like it makes it make more sense. Because at that point, like Noelle's more the one in control but needs the encouragement from the player. Like even if you say stop, it's like, no, you aren't supposed to say stop, say proceed, and then gives you no option to say no at a certain point. So it's, at that point, Noelle is the one forcing you to select options, but You still have the option to not choose anything once you're on that timer for drowning. Yeah, maybe we'll see more about that in Chapter 7 B-side. Time to say goodbye. Yeah, we're good. Time to say goodbye now. Can everyone just come to Castle Town? Finish saying bye. Yes, you should say goodbye to everyone. Flowers are waiting. Dang it, I can't be antisocial. Aqua, you were the only cool one. You were the only one that wanted to do the old ultra-violence with me. Alright, we're done. Jam it in. That's what she said. Oh no, we took too long. What's up? I'm trying to remember what it was that the prophecy or whatever it was said the Roaring Knight needed. It was an officer. I don't know if it was specifically Toriel that they needed or just anyone that was royalty, quote unquote, which means Asgore would also fit the bill. But there was supposed to be one more thing on that list that they needed. Some enemies showed up. I didn't notice that the 9s actually flip to zeros. Unfortunately, a flower's stem is quite weak. I'm gonna assume it, like, after this chapter, Ralsei will be willing to actually use the flowery scarf, considering this scene here. I'm here too. That's Chris. I wonder if the neither lighteners nor darkeners thing is why they all have unique sprites. With Flowery being black and white, but the eyes are colored like a darkener's, and all the other ones have weapons as their sprite icon. Sort of. Alright, thankfully we landed right next to the second fountain. Seal time. I really want to see the depressingly empty castle town that Susie gets back to. There's like only so many dudes. I guess it's just gonna be dudes from chapter 1. Forget, what was the code again? Let's see. When Susie gets back, of course. Chris won't let us read it. So I've seen A Clockwork Orange? I have not. I need to see it. I have it on my phone. I didn't watch it during my last vacation. I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey and Full Metal Jacket, which I haven't seen either of those all the way through, so now I did. I said Ultraviolence, thought maybe I had. I get the reference thanks to Trails in the Sky. At least the X-Seed translation. (9/15/1990X). Is that like a birthday or something for somebody? I just noticed that the lights in the room are actually color-coded as well. Asgore used to be police chief. Okay. I can't remember. Did we walk inside of the flower shop at some point? I kind of feel like maybe we did. In a minute. It would probably been in chapter 1 or 2. Back to reality. There goes gravity. Not now. Sure. I mean, you're sure, right? I have other things to do. Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I asked twice. Huh? What? Just want to get a balloon first? Dumbass, I'm gonna pop it. Come on, don't look so pissed. Let's go. I'm surprised that this is what it was. That's funny. The lights are still up. Kinda, heh. We get a free balloon. What do I want to say? It's like, you know... Yes, you make a pretty good team. The balloon has a heart on it. Oh! Did he shove the soul into the balloon? First adventure. It's like, no, you aren't walking away. We are going to hang out with Susie for a little bit. Maybe we'll see something different since we did this. I have to tell someone. Just don't tell Birdley. Oh, nothing else. Well, so much for No Mercy. I can sort of understand it, considering it's like, it's Susie's character development. The main round is Susie's story, but Chris is the vessel for preceding it. Haha. But that is Deltarune Chapter 5. And we likely just have to wait a few months for 7. Oh yeah, how does the Dark World look? It is so depressing. It's like the screen's only half filled, there's like nobody there. Be continued. Chapter 6. And it comes out most likely in 2027, early 2027. Yes, like I said, supposedly the whole, like, almost the whole game is playable except for some bullet patterns in the final fight. That's what his update said. So they're gonna spend like 4 months debugging and then release it in 2027. You see, what they should do is release it on Christmas. Now that would be funny. Alright. We do have a little bit of time. Maybe we could spend half an hour starting Sea of Stars. I'll just make the sidebar black. I'll figure out what the sidebar is later. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. We'll play it for like an hour or so. It is the weekend after all. Alright, see you in a bit.